Hey everybody, welcome back to the Judgment commentary of Kaguya-sama, Love is War. But today, we're going to be checking out episode 2. And last time, on episode 1, we were just introduced to the show and its characters and its concept. And what we got here is two very intelligent, popular high school students, you know. One who was born with the old silver spoon in her mouth, and the other one, a true prodigy who built his way up through sheer talent and charisma. And as the two of them walk through the hallways, there's always people, gossiping away about them, wondering, oh, these two, I bet they're totally going out. I ship them so hard right now. And of course, each of them scoff at the very idea of them being in a relationship, while secretly thinking to themselves that if the other did confess, they really wouldn't mind. And thus leads to our conflict. Kaguya wishes to be confessed to, but he doesn't really want to confess to her because, well, then, there's this whole thing about the power dynamic being thrown out of whack. Whoever confesses first is just completely at the mercy of the other person, and he doesn't want to deal with that. And so far, the mind games that they've been playing in just that first episode were quite interesting, very entertaining, Just the tragedy of errors of it all, that both of them already you can tell that they do want to be with each other. They're just kind of tsundering the heck out of him right now. Both of them. When really all they would have to do is just both confess at the same time, but that ain't gonna happen, at least not for a while. Because this is war. War can't end in a draw. There has to be a winner. They're even keeping track of their individual wins with each segment. But last time I already went into pretty good detail about, how much I enjoyed the more objective details about the show, so I don't really need to recap that, but one thing I didn't mention was that the format of each episode is interesting because it's seemingly split into, individual segments, like where there's 2 or 3 little stories contained within rather than just one story per episode. And you don't really see that kind of thing in anime very much, at least not that I've seen, so that's kind of cool. So long story short, episode 1 was good and it started us off well, but it is merely the tip of the iceberg of the Kaguya-sama saga. So let's just get right into episode 2. What do you say? Yep, right at the intro. Alright, a pretty straightforward set of 3 episodes. One about contact info, one about a vacation, and the other about dating advice. The kind of stuff you might expect. One thing I didn't fully appreciate about the first episode at the very end was that she said that she had been using her phone since kindergarten, and that's why it doesn't have the line capabilities on it. Which, okay, for one, you gave a kindergartner a phone. A flip phone, no less. Well, there's not much use they could even have for that. Outside of, maybe calling in case of an emergency, I suppose, but yes, it is an old-fashioned flip phone and not one of those smart flip phones that do exist. At least I'm pretty sure they do, right? I heard they did, but, well, that was years ago. I don't know if they're still around now. And then I loved the new little bit of characterization we got for Fujiwara, where she wanted to go to that one specific mountain, where she specifically describes it as hell on earth, where there's just tons of pinwheels everywhere, to represent, samsara? I've heard of that before. That's right, it's a concept within Hinduism referring to the cycle of death and rebirth. So, yeah, pinwheels representing that, I suppose, makes sense. And of course the concept is present within other things such as Buddhism, of course. But what blows me away is that she wanted to talk to the dead, and like I said, the first person on her list of who should I talk to who's deceased is Jesus, which if I could go to a medium and have them talk to Jesus and have him talk back, that'd be awesome. She had other good ones too, like Aristotle and Shakespeare, but I was too busy thinking about talking to Jesus. So she seems to be into the morbid a little bit. I would say I'm surprised, but that kind of subversion is common. And now for everyone's favorite segment, overanalyzing fictional relationship advice. So Miyuki told the guy to do the good old-fashioned wall slap, or wall slam as it's more accurately called, and, at the time I said that might be a little bit direct, a little forward, but, being direct is often a good thing. It's a lot better than just sitting around doing nothing, so it's definitely worth a try. And in his case, it did work, because there was some chemistry there already. Probably don't want to lead with that. You want to make sure there's at least something there, you know? You want to interact with them a little bit first. But all in all, not the worst. I would give this fiction relationship advice a solid B. So yeah, a good episode, some solid moments in there. We even learned that Miyuki can't swim, nor does he like bugs, so he definitely has some stuff to work out there, doesn't he? But all in all, I enjoyed this one. It was good, but for now, I think that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Subscribe to be updated on more. That would be great. Next time, we got episode 3, and who knows exactly what kind of nonsense will be present in that episode. But like I said, for now, that's it. So till we meet again, I will see you guys later.